What's good, guys? What's good? Welcome to Moody's market breakdown. So today I'm going to be showing you guys what I'm actually looking at on the forex market. Of course, I'm also not going to be showing you guys what I'm actually looking at because I'm currently in a trade on crypto and there's no opportunity. I can't set any opportunity yet, but if there's going to be any opportunity, I'm going to also be sharing it with you guys. And I also use this as a means in order to document my trading on YouTube before and after the trade has played out. Before the trade play out and after the trade play out, I'm coming on here to show you guys what I'm actually looking at and how the trade actually play out. So today I'm going to be discussing on few pairs, which is going to be on Usdjpy, Euraud AUD, and also Oil. So I'm going to be showing you guys what I'm actually looking at on those pairs. So without no further ado, let's focus on my chart. So you know how we do order of things. We start from the either the monthly or the weekly time frame in order to get the overall picture, because the more broad, the more you scale out, the more you can see what price is actually doing. So on the monthly time frame, I'm gonna remove all of this. On the monthly time frame, we got price currently in a bearish movement due to this massive currently retracing because we got an indication around this area right here. Price broke out from an important level, gave us an indication, then started correcting. People do call it break and retest, but the way when you become deep on this level, you will notice that okay, it's not just break and retest. Actually, price just giving you an indication. Price gave us this indication, creating a high, then giving us this correction, which we are also going to be capitalizing on. So on the weekly time frame, we have that where we got structure right here. We got this structure right here. We got price broke this trend line right here, then gave us structure before breaking that trend line. First gave us this correction, which gave us this high. If you go on the daily time frame, you're gonna be seeing it as high. Then give us this high, then give us this lower low, which was lower than this low. I'm actually doing this on the weekly time frame, but if you go on the daily time frame, that's when you're going to see it clearly. So we got another high again, then we got a low which was lower than the other low, then we got this high, then price gave us this low, started trending downward. So because of why price is actually collapsing right now, because if you notice, price actually broke out from this trend line here, this weekly trend line right here, and price gave us a retest, also using this monthly support as a confluence zone in order to go lower. So that's why we are having this bearish move right here, so let's go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we could see that okay, price actually in a downtrend gave us this is our recent structure right here. This was a structure right here. You can see it. This was our high, this was our low before price came and put up with this high right here. Then we are expecting, we would like to see price pull back, give us a pullback in order to come into this level right here. Let me remove all of this guy. So let's go back to my drawings. So on the daily time frame, we could see that okay, price actually give us an indication breaking this recent high right, this recent low right here, breaking this recent low, give us an indication. Then we would like to see price pull back, not expect. When you are expecting something, like you are opposing your emotion, your adhere into the market, because you want the market to do what you want instead of reacting to what the market is showing. That's why I'm actually correcting my words by saying we would like to see price pull back into this area. But because of this Fibonacci right here, because of this Fibonacci, there's higher chance of price going deeper into this trend line and this Fibonacci. So that will be a good setup for us to jump in. And if you also check, you see that price came into this level right here, this level right here. Price reacted from this level, from this recent key level right here. Price reacted from there, and price reacted from there. If we go on to the 4 hours time frame, you see that price has broken 4 hours trend line and came back to retest it. But I'm not going to be strongly interested in this trade if price does not give me what I'm actually looking for, which is actually a good entry confirmation. I'm not going to be entering this trade, because this trade is not actually my RD trade, because if you know, I swing trade. So let's just be looking at what price or upward then before I will be interested in taking this trade. If you see price actually broke this level, then came back to retest it, then broke this trend line here, then came back to retest it, but price dipped right back in, then price has already push out of this level, then price actually retracing at the moment. So if we come on to the, what are we actually seeing right here? We are going to be focusing on this recent market structure right here. What is price doing at that level? So if we come on the 1 hour time frame, so on the 1 hour time frame, we could see that on the recent market structure, what is price doing? Price actually in an uptrend, trending high, created this high, low, created this high, then gave us this low, then gave us this high, gave us this low, then gave us this high. So there's higher chance of price coming into this area. That's why I'm actually interested in this pair. There's higher chance of price coming into this level because everything fits in. We got this first touch point of the trend line, we got this second touch point of the trend line, I will got this third point of the trend line. So we should be looking for an entry pattern. You know how the entry pattern is a clear bullish manipulation, engulfing candle, or a morning star that price is likely to manipulate. So that's going to be my entry, because but actually there's some things I look at before categorizing it as my entry, because I like to see manipulation at this level right here. I like to see manipulation at this area right here, which whereby price will create a bullish engulfing, then or bullish engulfing or bullish morning star candle, or morning star candle, then price manipulate it before actually creating a clear entry candle for me. So that's what I watch out for. So that's what I'm going to be using to enter this trade. So if you see price came into this trend, I will go to this Fibonacci from this point to this point, giving us that okay, price is actually at our discount level. So there's a higher chance of price buying from this area all the way to here. I'm going to be taking my profit around this area if I come on a 15 minutes time frame to get a clear entry. So I'm going to be taking my this thing at that area right there. So let's just watch out what price is going to do. So that's it for this guy. So let's jump on to the other pair. So we're going to talk on USDJPY. So USDJPY is actually, the setup is actually clean, because we're going to be starting from the weekly time frame in order to, okay, we saw that okay, price has already broke out from this level, price actually in an uptrend. Then we scale down to the daily time frame in order to get okay what price is actually doing. So on the daily time frame, we got price actually has this trend line right here, which price has already pulled back to, because price broke out of this level right here, gave us an indication, then price has correct, we should be looking for a continuation around this level. So which we are going to be looking for it at the 4 hours time frame or the 1 hour time frame, one of those two. But if I don't get a clear engulfing candle, a clear entry candle, I'm going to be entering this trade at the break of this trend line right here, which is also another one of my entry criteria. So that's what I'm going to be watching out for. Let's just see what is going to happen. So that's it for Usdjpy. Let's go to oil. Oil has a nice setup, but it's kind of really technical. Like oil is really kind of technical for me. So on the weekly time frame, what can we see? We could see that price has already broke out from. Let me remove this chart. We could see that price is actually reacting from this this weekly key level. Price is actually reacting at that level right there. But if you come on to the daily time frame, you'll notice that okay, we got some bullish engulfing, which price is actually rejecting from both this daily and this weekly level. But I have a buyer that price is actually going to buy for a few time in order to come into this trend line before actually selling off, because price has broken this trend line right here, this daily trend line right here. Price has broken it, so I would like to see a retest of this trend line, a good retest of this trend line before buying all the way to this area right here. Then that would be a good trade for, that would be a good entry. Then, and if you could see, we also got these Fibonacci to this area, and we also got this support level. So I would like price to pull back into this level right here, where I'm going to be looking for a clear good entry in order to drop in on this trade. So that's it for the pairs I'm actually watching out this Monday till maybe for some days before other pairs present an opportunity. So that's it, guys. And before I go, I'm also going to be showing you guys the Solana trade. If you see, there's one thing for you to follow your buyers and avoid the other noise, because I noticed people were actually buying Ethereum, buying I also saw somebody buy Solana at this level right here. This is one thing for you to follow your analysis. And I also saw many people like big influencers buying BTC. I was like, yo. And when I did my analysis on BTC is actually pointing down. So I was like, am I in the wrong trade? Am I in the wrong trade? Then I remember, when it comes to trading, there's no such thing as wrong. You're either in the direction of the market or you are not in the direction of the market. That's one of those two things. So there's no right or wrong answer on when it comes to trading. So I stick with my analysis, went to bed and sleep. When I woke up this early morning, I see that price has already done stuff like this. Well, let's see what happens. If price is still gonna continue lower all the way to this area. Okay, so if price anything can happen, they can happen. So let's just, but I have a strong bias that price is going to come lower. So let's just see how things unfold. Thank you guys for actually sticking to the end of this video, of this analysis. Please actually like to grow my channel. If you find this interesting, please give the video a like, and also subscribe to my channel, because when I upload videos like this or any updates, you can also be one of the first people to get informed or get notified. And also, if you have any question for me, do well to drop it on the comment box, or you have any opinion, do well to drop it on the comment box, and I will go through each and every one of your comments. See you guys next time, or talk to you guys next time.